but yes, there is. And actually, it's a fine pick. We'll see how it is going to go.
Well, wait, this is a situation where we actually should be really good. If the map is not in complete tatters, which unfortunately I think is what gung-ho on making this happen, Atlas.
Yeah. Well, let's see whether they can make it work. Lehen sitting at full health right now. Carrier wanting to find that cocoon, gets it, but great buffer on the anchor. Kingen bounces back. Let's see what can happen here. They get on top of the Aurora and take her down. Carrier repelling just to get himself out. Doran. Fisher comes down to help out, so Gideon will be able to secure this. And then should also be in position to head over towards these grubs. Take some heroics from someone like Lehen's, perhaps, finding an engage that he's looking for. As Smash taking a bit of damage here as they enter the flash forward. They get on top of Carrier. True shot barrage, they're trying to burst him, and they take him down!
I think T1 are going to be very happy with this.
Yep, getting the fancy shoes is definitely the main thing. As Kingen in a bit of trouble here. That flash cocoon was gorgeous, but the knockup is going to come through. Denies some Q damage as well. And so Lehen's saving his teammates left, right, and center. But Fisher, let's see whether he can be saved. Death Ray comes down. Not going to be able to do too much more as, my gosh. Okay. Smash and Carrier now just get more free time with this turret. So the thing is, Nongshim are like narrowly escaping and doing cool mechanics to get away from things. But then pick up this wave and it looks like they have other things on their mind as Gideon could be in trouble, has to flash, but there's the flash knockup. Ace in the hole comes down as well as Gideon trying to taxi out via Faker. It's not going to do enough. Decent damage here from Fisher. Oh, Faker is going to be taken down. Nongshim trying to get a little bit back here as Ona goes in. We'll be able to get a nice little knock-up onto Kingen, and in comes Doran. Nice shock blast will connect. Kingen's in trouble. Smash grabs it with the very end of the Peacemaker, and he's
not a lot.
Yeah, if they were ahead, right, it's a beautiful seat composition.
And it
but
can come back.
Yeah. This is not going to help as Lehen's going to flash to try and get out of the way. Carrier comes down. There's a nice double knockup to come through here, and Fisher's AoE is sizable. There's the crushing more as well, and Fisher answers the attack on his support. Now Gideon looking for an opportunity. Ona goes in and just takes down Lehen's. The fear is a little late to save him, but they'll still be able to give another kill.
Down.
Yep.
And that's going to, again, increase that gold lead and bring it back to like the 2K that it was at before.
Yeah, 2.5 now actually, pushing that money a little bit further ahead. There is going to be a Rift Herald picked up here by Nongshim on the top side as Lehen.
Nongshim here.
Yeah.
If they're able to kind of keep the game in this place, if they get another Dragon, which buys them a ton of time, that could potentially end up making the game a lot.
Coming down, just trying to turn Nongshim. That's going to work, but Dragon is going to be picked up. Nongshim with control.
The ability to actually walk up and trade is just not being given, as that is going to be the mid lane turret. Actually,
but it's kind of cool that we've got two legendaries for everyone.
Might be, it has to be.
Yeah, Faker throws this one down as King gonna have to flash. Does survive though, at least for now. He's going to do so much damage to them. Doran on a flank angle. He's going to have to flash. He has to flash. As Doran is going to discover the rest of them. Fisher flashes into him. I don't know about that one, but they do manage to take down Doran because there is that unending despair, or the spiraling.
They can just call the teleport, but I think they're too late. That's soul point for Nongshim.
This Arakan is just gone, yeah. So I feel like there was a good thing about the Dragon, and then they had an opportunity to not just give this up. But they're going to. And so Arakan is going to be picked up. They do not commit. Will be able to go into stealth, be all right for now. And now the Hui problem is coming in. Carrier looking for the engage, but the arcane shift out from Jiwoo is going to help keep him safe. Lehens goes down first though, and Nongshim, they have no right to be here. And they are able to get themselves out. Thankfully, Fisher has a lot of abilities. In fact, way too many to remember the names of. And that line of damage, not going to be something that they want to walk through. As now Kingen looking for Faker here as he does a lot. But he may also just die as the ace in the hole threats the needle. They do trade, never mind, they don't trade it because Faker just goes back to the base for a little while. And so that will be the Baron over to T1. Excellent use.
Now they got Dragon.
That's why I was celebrating for Nongshim. I'm like, oh, this timing means that they don't give Uttercup. Then they just give it anyway.
Yeah. And now, I think T1 are firmly in the driver's seat again. Vision is being denied. Traps are being set up. Both Caitlyn traps and Vision traps. A ton of vision available here.
Oh, look at this.
Gideon is going to get spotted.
Yeah, this flank ward by T1 is fantastic. They've got a teleport to come in as Gideon does manage to get in there with the ulti. Flash out, though, avoids the anchor, and down goes the Vi. Fisher now finds the spiraling despair onto Carrier, but he's not actually that sad. Jiwoo gets over the wall. Lehen's going to be taken down as Kingen trying to do some damage here, but Ona gets on top of the Ezreal, who flashes away and gets struck by the lightning of this Xin Zhao. And T1, they may just end just here. It's only Kingen left alive, and there is so much damage.
It's not the T1 Baron, it's the T1 Otacon that does Nongshim in.
Yeah, one little kill for Kingen on the back end, but Nexus turrets are now falling. Smash, 100% win rate here in the LCK Cup after his third victory. Looking absolutely fantastic over Nongshim in this.
Asking what my favorite flavor of ice cream was, but now I'm upset about this!
Oh, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Please take me away from talking about this.
Mango.
Oh, really?
Mango, yeah.
Interesting.
Love mango ice cream.
Would you like more of a, not the early game that you were hoping for, as Lehens is going to spot Owner out, and he's going to wonder when things are supposed to get good.
He has his passive stacked.
Yeah.
Fisher still doesn't get thrown back!
He's still going to die, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be Smash finally finishing it off. There's first blood. Shout out to
Misu and Coffee, and you're like...
So, I think there are different people. There are people that like...
Gideon is getting cancelled on his steal the red buff. Smash is here.
Again, he didn't die.
Oh, Kingen doesn't even have TP! Lulu's gonna murder him!
Is he just gonna get... Like, look at Pix, the Pix damage, even the Cull, the Meek. Kerry is not Meek. He's looking for it, finds the auto, and the flash was used as well. Find me some good noodle news, please, someone. As T1 are finding everything they want on this map. 1,000 gold, the lead at 4.5 to get the perfect execution by hitting another level.
So it is just two.
That's
a classic combo. You know, you can go other tropical flavors. You
cannot
cannot look at
Crocodile.
what's transpiring here. Oh,
doesn't
King
get hit by the moment. Look at the adorable snowman, and he's fallen asleep. Hopefully he was asleep when he went down.
Flashes doesn't matter because Smash just waits out.
Oh,
there we go.
Carrier might die. What? No! No! That is illegal! Oh, thank God! Oh my goodness! And it's not that we wanted Carrier to die there in any way, but that would have been too much. Nongshim would not have been able to cope if that hadn't have been an actual pick.
All right, we get Carrier, right? Fisher, he's going to kill Smash. He gets the E. He's going to go in.
Okay.
He doesn't have ult.
That was a bit weird,
No,
but that's okay.
Oh, no.
5-point strike.
Oh, Lulu's there. It's,
he gets
him.
He gets it.
That's two.
Yeah, Carry is only level 5, so it doesn't have the wild growth. Couldn't actually keep him alive. Is now Kingen able to stun up Fakey here. Fisher is very dead.
Just dodge. Dodge steal.
Bit
of a hard one.
Ooh, Nongshim at least going to go even on grubs. There we go. If they get all of these, then they're actually
big.
capable of getting towards a feat of strength, perhaps. So Faker's moved up. Kingen's moved down, though.
Faker, I think, looking for the ult.
All right, that's going to be the secure by Gideon. So damage.
Okay, Gideon, this is your moment. They can let it go. And they would have to invest King and CP as well with Doran's roam over.
Maybe I'm in it with you. I'm in it with you. I'm in it with you.
We're locked in. We're doing it, Atlas.
It's a real video game.
Lehens is on the flank. They are unaware. We've got spotted here. Oh, God, not the same spot.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
It's a different board, but it's the same trauma.
I've seen this before, as Owner is going to slow him down, speed himself up.
They turn.
They're going to look for it, as now Owner is just going to kill Lehens. So Lehens is really dead, but is he actually going to be able to get out with his life? That's the question. No tag on a shuriken there, as Faker is on a ward. Fisher still wanting it. Wanted to find it. Get vision on Carrier here, as now Lehens, he's driving. Let's see what can happen here as the Glacial Prison goes entirely wide. Owner is in trouble. Nice wild growth, but it's not going to be enough there as they manage to take down the turret, but not before Doran makes his way in. Faker's there as well. You got the all-out. Is the public execution going to be employed? The answer is yes. Got in the way. As Faker is also just going to dive on top of Jiu, who does have to use his Feather Storm. He dodges the damage of those feathers, and Faker's out of there. He's like a wraith. As now, Kingen looking for Smash, or is Smash looking for him? Super Mega Death Rocket connects onto Fisher. He doesn't get the Shuriken, and so Kingen will be going down. And Gideon now slowed down by this bowling ball that does way too much damage over time.
That's Otacon.
Yeah, no, I think that is an unanswerable.
No, there is an answer, actually. Pivot back to ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Otacon's, it's at this point, it feels kind of overdone, but that's Otacon gone. There isn't
trade
really
for a dragon.
Yeah, second Ocean Drake. There isn't really anything that can be done as Faker does take a little bit too much damage. It was him that set up the play though. Gets the ult onto Gio and then crucially also dodges the pullback of the feathers with the invest on ability. Using the passive very nicely. And
Faker actually having a really good Ambessa game.
Minute and 50 seconds. And as we said...
Oh, God.
Oh, they are!
Well, let's see what they can do here as Jiu is at least able to avoid the public execution. And Nongshim, they decide better of it. And I do not blame them as Lahens. He could just be all out at here. It's a decent Magnet Storm to buy some time from Faker. Gideon, he books it and dives underneath as T1 are now trying to back themselves away. I think it might still be a rough time for Nongshim, but Gideon makes it out. And there is another ticket home here for Doran as well.
Oh, if Fisher had hit that E, maybe that would have been an opportunity. Double
teleports. Faker goes into the mid lane, and Doran is going to come back up once again. The Sleepies come down as Owner is likely to die. Never mind. Actually, the turret just goes down, and Owner is still alive. 30 seconds until this Otacon buff goes down again, as Fisher at least gets himself 100 gold. But they'll lose an inhibitor for it. That's 2, so maybe he's almost got a kill's worth of money here. But if he dies, then that's actually a huge deal. Not going to, but the inhib will still fall. And T1 retain that stranglehold on this game.
Could have been worse, Atlas.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Bot lane inhib went down. Maybe we do. Yeah, we do a TP flank. Why not?
Oh, 4 seconds.
Because we can kill Doran. Smash can't die.
No, Smash can die now. Because the buff just wore off.
Timed out.
Yep, Fisher is going to look for the angle here. Melee range with a manaless Jinx. Seems somewhat doable as he flashes in to execute Smash. Permafrost being used for what feels like the first time this game as well. Growth keeping Doran alive for way too long. And Owner, he has so much AoE damage, it is disgusting. And now Faker is corralling them. Lahens is at death's door as Jiu is just trying his best to be alive in this situation. Another pack of feathers are just going to do nothing as it's a triple for Owner as he just ties.
Is he in trouble or is it?
I don't know who's in trouble. I think Nongshim are in trouble as now Fisher is looking for an angle. He's spotted on a ward. Magnastorm's there as Super Mega Death Rocket also helping out with the AoE. Owner turns up though and Fisher is out of there. Hasn't actually offered any damage to this fight as now King desperately trying to stay alive and keep Faker away. But Gideon's down and Smash gets excited, understandably so. With a jungler looking as good as Owner is right now, it must be pretty nice being on T1. 8-1.
Like one of the stronger junglers at the moment, particularly with Fearless continuously. Oh!
He got an ice cream!
I love that!
Wait, is that a coffee?
So much damage available with the Ambessa and the Lilia set up from the Cassante, so Jinx doesn't really get threatened, and outside of an Akali flank, which I think Lulu answers pretty handily.
Oh,
why are you taunting Atlas?
Stop this! Stop putting him there!
That's so mean!
It looks delicious!
It is!
Oh, and I'm also trying to do keto at the moment. I can never eat that. I just can't eat that. I want the mini-map back! Give me the mini-map, thank you!
We don't need the mini-map,
I need the mini-map! That's okay. First inhibitor, I think there was an inhibitor that went down. There was a beautiful Captain Jack there from Smash as he avoids the Glacial Prison. Some redemption to keep them all alive again, but it's Nongshim that need redemption in this game, and they are not going to get it. Fisher looking for a backline as Smash takes a bit of damage and then proceeds not to care at all about the situation. Wild Growth is going to be used, and he will actually be taken down, but we all know the real carry was in fact Owner. And Kingen now just using the fountain to keep his health bar a little bit higher as they are losing health bars on T1's side. Maybe dealing with this Nexus turret could be a good idea as the Flash Polymorph comes in to make sure that Jiwoo can't get any more work done, but he's still kind of doing it. And now Owner throwing these bowling balls around Kingen, keeping himself up here as Doran will be able to take that one. And Carrier just wants to try and find the kill, but he doesn't get it in the end. And T1 will take down Nongshim. I think his performance on the Elise was fantastic.
Yeah, but he also
got that solo kill on King.
Yeah, but he also died. I feel like there's Carrier. There's a couple of moments where, don't get me wrong, I think he had an amazing performance. Also, I love Battle Lulu Atlas. It's just, I know we don't get it in solo lanes anymore, but it's just so annoying. It's fun to watch.
It's for us. It reminds me of when, you know, Faker was playing mid Lulu every single game.
Yeah.
And absolutely decimating people.
Lulu. Ugh.
Oh god, yeah. What was the worst? I think the worst was top lane.
It's always top lane.
Because it was just about anti-fun. Dying twice in the entire series here, making sure that he can define the KDAs to a 10 and a 12. Brilliant performance here from Oner. Well-deserved player of the match. Could be unanimous, might be a smattering of others, but I'm with you. I think that this was the no-brainer choice. And Oner just going from strength to strength, man. This guy is just getting better and better. Really good.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
Oner is, particularly internationally, I think has been kind of a mainstay, but domestically, a bit of ups and downs. So seeing him played as well, it's always good to see.
Very early in the year as well, which is fantastic. It's now time to hear from him as well, so let's throw over to the interview.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Steer for the LCK Cup POM interview translation, joined by Oner on the side of T1. With T1's victory, Group Baron keeps its hopes alive. How do you feel? I'm glad that we're able to keep its hope alive. And this is our last match before the holiday, and being able to end it with a victory is also great. And let's talk about Game 1. The enemy gave you trouble with their long-ranged comp. So what was the game plan to deal with that? Right after Game 1, we did talk about how it was really hard and tough regarding the draft. And yeah, it was really the range fight that gave us trouble. But we really did play with the mindset that as long as we get the macro down and get control over the game, that it will be winnable. And in Game 2, you got ahead of the enemy to ultimately carry your team to victory. And as an engaged champion, does Lilia need to position a certain way? Any tips for team fight positioning? I think it really depends on whether you have Zonias or not. And I think with Zonias, it's really easy to engage and go in. And without Zonias, yeah, Lilia is a really easy champion to die with. So I think it really is dependent on whether you have Zonias or not. If Group Elder wins one more time, they will be the winner. Did you know that? Yes. Yeah, but you still need to fight until the very end. So what message do you have for the next Baron team? OK Savings Bank, Brian. You know, it would be really nice if you guys can win. But even if you lose, I think we'll just individually have to do well. But despite that, I hope that you guys put in your all. And you won your last series before the holiday break. Anything you'd like to say to your fans? I'd like to say thank you to all the supportive fans. And it's the holidays, so I hope you guys have a good holidays. And even after the holidays, we have a lot of matches coming up, so we'll put in even more effort to keep this up. And that's the end of the interview with Oner, and back to the space. Thank you.
Welcome back to the space. Cookies and creams, y'all. It was an easy game there for T1. They were able to get it done as they were a 2-0 victor over
You're saying you're anti-vanilla? Because that seemed to be a bit of a debate on the caster desk.
No. Cookies and cream has vanilla in it. So a little bit of choco.
You're saying vanilla isn't good enough, it needs cookies in it.
I'm saying I like both.
So you're also saying you hate chocolate. I'm just trying to get the record straight here.
Why don't we dive into the player of the match votes as, again, Oner getting his second one of the LCK Cup.
A little bit of a split vote here. Oh, Wadid going for Keria.
I almost did.
Media.
I almost went for
Cass
Keria.
going at top.
I'm actually surprised that I voted Keria alone. But anyways, I think he performed really well, and I really want to high value Keria especially in this meta because like he attack and he protect. It's just great. Yeah, I mean, what I mean is that...
Did you just roll your R?
Yeah, of course.
See those double C's? Come on.
Yeah, of course. But anyways, I think in Fearless, it's really important to have like huge champion pool in support role. So I feel like Keria is having a